YouTube, what's up? What's up? This is Jamar here, Vegas Sense, and I have here probably one of my cheapest, yet I would say one of my favorite, most long lasting, and I guess best performing fragrances that I own. And that one is Nautica Voyage. Okay? So, Nautica Voyage is something that I'd heard a lot about. But I think the one thing that kept me from maybe purchasing this fragrance earlier than what I did was the simple fact that it was such a cheap fragrance. When I first, I guess, started, getting fragrances and stuff like that, um, I kind of looked down on, I guess, anything that was Nautica, but it was just out of ignorance, I would say. Um, from smelling this fragrance though, like this is a very, very good fragrance. And I think it took me having to watch, other videos on YouTube where, people would go out and have people smell this and get their reaction to it. And, people really, really love this stuff. Um, I remember watching a video from Street Sense, and I think he had a guy smell. I think it was this Versace Pour Homme, and I can't think of the other fragrances that he had him smell. Um, but they were like aquatic, freshy type scents or whatnot. And I want to say this one beat out all of them. If it wasn't this one, then it was Versace Pour Homme. I can't remember. But he was like, he kept smelling it. He was like, man, like this smells really, really nice. Yeah, I think it was actually this one that won. Um, so when you first spray this on, um, you kind of you get like this really aquatic, like sea breeze type smell. So it's like a really it's like a salty aquatic type smell, and it sort of smells like a cucumber. Now, when you look up the official notes for this fragrance, it doesn't have a cucumber note in it, but that's kind of what it smells like at first. So the official notes for this are green leaves, apple, mimosa, lotus, amber, musk, cedar, and oak moss. Um, I think probably the reason why this smells a little bit like cucumbers is it's probably like like the wet green leaf mixed with like the apple. I think that's kind of what makes this smell like, uh, like a cucumber almost. But like when you really dig down in there, it just smells like kind of salty, like a salty seawater basically. And it smells really good, really fresh and clean. Um, but the thing that kind of shocked me about this fragrance is how well it performs. This does project pretty good, I would say, for like maybe the first hour and a half, 2 hours or so. And then it does kind of calm a little bit down to like a more so like a skin scent, or like a small little bubble around you. But it's not something that's weak where you have to really dig into it and try to find the scent. This is something that definitely it lingers around all day long for sure. I think I've worn this really a lot to work, really. And every time I wear it to work, by the time I leave work, it's still there and it's still going strong, and that's after like 9 hours or so. So for a fragrance that has this particular DNA, where it's like, a fresh aquatic type scent, musky, that's really good that it lasts that long, Um, and it's really just a really, really pleasant scent. This would be, I would say, another good scent that you could wear To the gym, I would say you could wear this like if you were getting ready to get on a plane or something like that, and you just wanted to wear something like fresh and clean and inoffensive. This would be something that I would say that for sure, you could spray this on, and I don't think the person sitting next to you, would mind you wearing this. Um, yeah, this is just it's really really good stuff, and at least to my nose, and I mean, I guess I'll spray it again here. Um, okay, so yeah, I mean, when you first spray it on, it does smell pretty synthetic. But once you kind of let this dry down for like maybe a few minutes or so, it really smells very natural, very smooth. It doesn't smell rough at all. Doesn't have like that, I guess, you know, that average like kind of cologne type smell to it. But yeah, I mean that's definitely after it's probably dried down for about a minute and a half to 2 minutes or so. So yeah, now I'm starting to get like, this really natural smelling kind of salty sea breeze air. Man, yeah, this is good stuff. This is really really good stuff. And I would say this is something that if you were going to purchase a fragrance for somebody like as a gift for Christmas or their birthday or something like that, um this would be one of those fragrances to get them, especially like if you don't really have a lot of money to spend on that person. This is the fragrance that you want to buy them for sure. I don't think there's anybody that would not like this fragrance or wouldn't be able to appreciate it. Um, so yeah, this would really 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 be a good one for sure. Okay, so the other thing, like I said, this is like probably my cheapest fragrance that I have, or one of my cheapest fragrances. So, on eBay right now, this size bottle, the 100 ml, 3.4 ounce, goes for like $15.39, and that's brand new in box. So I mean, this one was just a tester. I believe I paid like maybe $10 or $11 for this. But I mean, $15 for the full thing. I almost want to go on there and buy another bottle just so I can have the cap, because this bottle definitely looks a lot better with the little cap that comes with it. Um, so yeah, this is I would say this is a fragrance that you could buy even for like a smaller child or something like that that maybe wants to smell good and wear a fragrance or whatever, but you know, you don't want to have that kid wearing like some of your more expensive fragrances, where you don't want to buy an expensive fragrance for the child. This is something that I think would be a very good choice for them, because it's something that I feel like they would be able to overspray, first of all, because I mean I wear, every time I wear this I probably wear at least about 10 sprays of it. Like it's that airy and light. Um, So I mean, yeah, this is something that I think they could definitely wear, where they could overspray it, and even if, say, for instance, if they went through this whole bottle in, let's say, I don't know, 6 months, it's $15. It's $15 brand new. So I mean, it's not going to be something that is going to be like expensive to replace or whatnot. Um, so yeah, I mean, in regards to what I just said, as far as the sprays go, like I said, this is something that I normally go pretty heavy with. Because it is such a light, just pleasant, fresh type scent. I normally wear at least about 10 sprays of this whenever I wear it, and like I said, that allows me to get very good projection, good longevity, um, and I'm not worried about going through this bottle. Now I've owned this bottle since like the summertime, And I mean, I haven't really worn it recently because it's been cooler. So I've been wearing some of my more heavier type fragrances, like stuff with tobacco in it and stuff like that. But I mean, that's pretty much what I did as far as this fragrance goes throughout the summer. Um, didn't really wear this as much as my Alexandria fragrances, Brasilia. I probably wore that almost like every day. But I mean, nonetheless, I'll put a decent dent in this so far. Um, you can see that there. So, that's my take again on Nautica Voyage here. This is definitely blind buy worthy. It's this definitely something to give somebody as a gift for sure. And I would say this is definitely a good fragrance to maybe take with you like on a vacation or something like that. If you just want something that's very safe, clean, fresh, and good smelling, this is a fragrance to take with you on a vacation, and it's cheap. It's cheap. So if something were to happen to this bottle, if it were to leak or crack or something like that, at least okay, well, when I get back, I'll just get another bottle for like $15. Um, so I would definitely recommend only purchasing this like from a site like eBay or something like that, because I want to say if you get this in from Marshalls or something like that, then I think it's like a little bit more, like maybe $25 to $30 or so for this particular size, or it might even be for the 1.7 ounce. I'm not sure. But yeah, eBay is definitely the way to go for this particular fragrance for sure. Okay. So again, that's Nautica Voyage. That's my take on it. Go and pick it up. Vegas Scents. I'll see you on the next video.